What is up, True Hearts? Welcome back to another episode of RMH Adventures. I'm out here in the middle of the woods today looking for the abandoned village. Whoa, gotta be careful around here. Looking for the abandoned village of Rattling Run. So it's somewhere right around here, and as soon as I find it, I will show you guys. All right. So it looks like we found our first foundation here. By we, I mean me and my buddy Tim / other cameraman. And this is pretty awesome here. There's gonna be a whole bunch more of this. Just imagine that somebody used to live in this exact space. This was someone's home. I'm guessing this might have been their fireplace, perhaps.
Could have been a corner store.
Could have been a cornerstone. But there are going to be a lot more foundations just like this one. From what I understand, there's a few of them later on where you can actually see like where the doorway was and everything. So that'd be really cool. So let's keep exploring this area here. Now, the one thing about places like this is that it's mostly rubble. I mean, you gotta think, this place was abandoned back in like, I think it was the 1890s. So there's not really a whole lot to see. You just kind of have to know exactly what to look for. So you gotta look for like man-made stones that look like they were laid, like this one. Right here. Look at this. Look at that incredible stonework. Oh yeah, this is the one. Look at how you can see exactly where the door was on this one. Right here. Isn't that awesome? Anybody home? All right, well, I'm just gonna come in then. Oh, look, they had their Christmas tree up already. A little early, people, a little early. All right, that one was my favorite so far. That was really cool looking. Let's see what else we can find here. Now you'll notice I'm wearing a lot of orange. It is hunting season, the end of archery, I think. And I am just being extra cautious because I would prefer not to get shot. And if you come out to a place like this during this time of year, make sure that you do that, because it's really bad getting shot by an arrow. I mean, it's never happened to me, so I wouldn't know by experience, but I can't imagine it's a good time. Let's see what else we got here. Some more of that cool stonework from the other side of it, from the outside. And a lot of piles of rubble, like this one here, are usually somebody's fireplace. So it was like, you know, there would have been a chimney coming out of there back in the day. All these houses, even though they have stone foundations, were probably made out of wood. They probably just harvested some of the trees around here and made their homes. It might have been 2 stories. Let's go down further down the way here and see what else we can find. And also, like these two here that we just passed and I showed you, these also could have been something cool, like a general store. or you know, a tannery, something along those lines. Something that people back in the 1850s to 1890s would have used a lot of, you know. We're pretty far away from everything out here, and back then there was even less city-wise. So, you know, you got to really think that back then they would have probably needed a general store here, and I think that might have been what we just found. Speculation, but I think it's a pretty good speculation.
Turn the mic on.
So what else did we find up this way? Anything? And we might need to go a little bit further up till we find more. Look at all these boulder fields. Imagine kids back in the day playing on these boulder fields, jumping from rock to rock, having the time of their lives. Although back in those days, the kids might have been working at the mines. So here's another building over here. Probably some sort of pump house or something, maybe? I don't know. I know that there's more than just a couple of foundations here, so we will find more, I promise. I think I see something else I didn't see. Let's go look. We found another couple of foundations here. Yes, we did. Perfect. Here's one. Found one here. Definitely very caved in, but you can tell that it once was. There's another one over there. Let's go look. And these right here could have very well been stairs right into somebody's house. Right over here. Like up onto somebody's porch, you know? And there's their house. Take you inside to look at the stonework. There's the fireplace. I love that the trees have just started to grow right out of the fireplaces. I think that's really, really neat. There's another one over here. Yeah, there's another one over here. Or is this the one I just shot? No, it's not. It's a different one. Perfect. So with this one, you can't see quite as much, but you can tell that there was something here. Here's where the fireplace was. You got the stonework here on the edges. All down here. So we are slowly but surely finding the village of Rattling Run. From what I read, at one point there were about 142 people living here. Now, we have not found that many homes, obviously. But also, keep in mind, this was like 130, 140 years ago that this place was abandoned. So there's probably not going to be very much left other than what we've just seen. These, what is it, 5 foundations here? 6 foundations, I think, now. Let's explore a little deeper and see. I think there's another one right over there. I can see. Yeah. So we are finding a good bit of this village now. Just had to go a little bit deeper into the woods. Here's where the doorway would have been. Right here. Walk through the door. Anybody home? Oh look, they're decorated for Christmas too. There's their fireplace there. With a huge honking tree growing out of it. Look at the size of that thing. Massive, massive tree coming out of that fireplace. This has been a really fun exploration here, I gotta tell you. I didn't actually expect to find as much as I found now, so I'm pleasantly surprised. This one here, this has gotta be my favorite. I mean, just look at this, the way that tree's growing out of there. That's so freaking cool. Love it. Let's see the rest. This one's an interesting one because this one looks like it was a much larger house than the others, doesn't it?
I was thinking this might have been like a food storage area.
It might have been, yeah.
Something else I've also noticed at a couple of the, I shouldn't be walking on the ground. A lot of the places that I've been eyeing out, for like where the chimneys would be and the fire pits,
Yeah.
have been having a bigger flat slab like this. And I'm wondering if this was rested here, they fed the fire underneath of it, and that was a cooking.
It's a good possibility, yeah.
Because I mean, like the same, it seems like most of them have been set up the same. You come in, you come off the road, and you have to come down to get to the doorway because they're built down and off the road.
Yeah.
And then you come in the front door, and it seems like the chimney has been in that back right corner on almost all of them.
Yep.
You can see the pile of them, and they've been having a tree grown out of them.
Well, this place, from what I understand, this place was built by the coal company that employed them.
Right.
So they probably just built every single house exactly the same.
Yeah.
Well, True Hearts, that does it for this episode. Next time, I don't know what I'll be doing. but I guarantee you it'll be a good time. And until then, live harder with all of your heart. Thanks for watching and have a great day.